Well, I'm at the Happiness Conference in Melbourne, and as the name suggests, it's all about promoting happiness and general well-being. And as you can see behind me, we've got 6 people all having a pre-conference nap to get them in the right spirits. I'm joined by Thea O'Connor. She is a health expert. Thea, what is happening?
Well, we've set up a Nap Zone here for the conference delegates because typically at a conference people get really information overloaded, and we know that just taking short breaks, whether or not you fall asleep, that can really help people integrate and remember what they've learnt. But also by mid-afternoon most people are feeling a little bit drowsy, so we're saying, yeah sure, have your tea and coffee break, but why not also consider taking a nap break as well, because the research demonstrating the benefits is really compelling. And we've set up the Nap Zone here in public just to encourage other people to do it, because we know it's still a bit of a countercultural act to get horizontal with conference delegates or peers.
So this is obviously for the conference, but this could extend to the workplace, couldn't it? Why would napping at work be a good idea?
Well, genetically programmed into our 24-hour biological rhythms is a dip in alertness mid-afternoon. Most people know it. And it occurs even if you're well slept, but it's more marked if you're sleep deprived, and more people I think are getting a bit short on sleep or high stress levels. And if you can take just 10 minutes of sleep mid-afternoon, that's been well shown to improve mood. So yes, napping can make you happy, increase alertness and concentration, and it's even enough to help reduce the workplace accidents and errors that tend to increase mid-afternoon. So there's a really solid case for it. What remains is an attitude shift that's required, because we tend to still associate napping with slacking, despite the fact that it actually has the opposite effect. So this is all about changing our cultural attitudes so that we embrace the Powernap, which I think is the renewable energy practice whose time has come for the sake of our personal and professional sustainability.
So your advice to employers would be morning tea break in the morning, lunch break, and then an afternoon nap break. How receptive do you think Australian employers would be to that?
It's going to really vary by workplace culture, but those workplaces who are truly into looking after their workers and also who really value performance do encourage their workers to nap. So for example, Google, KPMG, iSelect Insurance Call Centre, they have sleeping pods for their staff and encourage it. For sure, it sometimes gets a rather defensive reaction. But for those bosses who think it's a ridiculous idea, I'd say, why don't you want your workers to be more efficient in the afternoon? Why don't you want your workers to be happy? And I'd be interested to see what their response to that would be.
And we probably should clarify, your suggestion of a power nap is quite different to a siesta, which can often take the better part of an afternoon. Can you just explain how it is different?
Yeah, sure. So the siesta is often 1.5, even 2 hours in length. I'm not talking about that. It just would not work in our culture. I am talking about that 10 minutes of sleep, which you can get in a 15 to 20 minute break by allowing a few extra minutes to drop off. So most people have a lunch hour or a lunch break, and nearly all workers are entitled to one other break throughout a long working day. So I'm saying let's encourage workers to use that in the way that they would like, and if that happens to include a power nap on the day where they're feeling really tired or perhaps they're struggling with the flu or a cold, why not? I mean, if the benefits of a power nap was packaged in a pill, they'd be rushed off the shelves, but because it's packaged in a nap, which involves doing nothing, we're a little bit suspicious about it. So NapNow is all about normalising the mini siesta because of the great benefits.
Great, thank you very much. Sounds like a fantastic idea to me. I'll gladly put up my hand for a nap later on today, or a siesta if you'll let me. Back to you.
Yeah, good on you, Nick. You're allowed to have a siesta. A 10-minute nap, okay, that's very different, as Thea explained there, from a siesta.